Global JJK players, the half anniversary is upon us with the release of the first character, which is Kaido. Now, alongside Kaido, we have a lot of other things that have been added to the game that could have flown under the radar if you guys do not know these things. So I would stick around because this is actually really important. So I'm going to start with the ongoing campaigns. This is very, very important. Okay, so to start, these two right here, make sure you are paying attention to them, because now when you're going through the main story quest, if you guys haven't completed the main story, which most people probably haven't at this point because a new chapter just came out, right? You will not be required to spend AP, meaning you will essentially be able to get free queues for completing missions in the story and not waste your AP, and then you can go and use that AP to level up your characters and their grades and stuff like that, which is nice. Additionally, they are giving us free AP recovery up to 3 times per day. I wouldn't say that's a crazy amount of AP recovery because, let's be honest, we could use just AP refreshes all day long, but it's better than nothing. And we've also had the opportunity, at least some of us, to get more AP packs. They gave us some free ones through the wish list and gift box, and if you were lucky enough to get the Luck Weaver Carnival, right, there is some free AP packs there as well. I'm not sure if everybody got access to this at this point. I hear some people, I heard like most everybody was getting access eventually, but it was like weird and glitched. I don't know what's going on with that, to be completely honest, but regardless, people should have AP packs is the general gist of it. And why is it so important that they are giving free AP recovery? Why do you want to take advantage of that? Well, if you go into the enhancement quests, all of the enhancement quests have been updated. So as you can see, I have already beaten the new stage for Beacon of Training, but there is a new stage for Beacon of Recollection and JP quest. When you go into these new stages, this is important and something that a lot of people will probably miss. Take a look at stage 6. This is what was previously available, right? Previously, you would get 9,900 of these orbs for the Beacon of Trainings for completing the stage. Now, on the new stage, it's 19,800. That's almost 10,000 more. That is massive. So that means if you complete this stage and then farm it out with the extra free AP they give you, you are now going to be able to level up characters a lot faster. So if you've had to pick and choose your characters up until now, it's about to get a whole lot easier. Additionally, right now at the time of recording this, we have ×2 drop rates. It used to be 2 days, right, that they gave us this. Now they're giving it to us for 1 because they've essentially doubled how much you can get in one run, which kind of makes sense. I still wish they'd give us more days, but who knows, maybe they will for as the anniversary goes on. But 2 times drop rates right there, that is going to be really, really good. So at the time of seeing this video, this may have already passed for this particular part, but it will comes back every weekend. So make sure, please, on the weekends, because you're going to have that AP buff around for 26 days, that you are logging in on the weekends, taking advantage of the 2 times drops, the AP buff, and the extra orbs that you're able to get on every stage, right? The orbs or the JP, depending on which stage you're looking at. But right here, it's 720. And if we look at this one, it used to be 630. So that's a pretty big buff. Not quite like as substantial as the yellow one. The yellow one just felt really good. 5,400 for the new stage, and it was 4,500. So 1,000 more, essentially. These are all pretty big buffs. But the biggest one by far is definitely the Beacon of Trading, which is going to help people out a ton, in my opinion. Now, besides that, we have some additional news too when it comes to the gachas and the new events that came out. So normally when you go into the events, right, you will be able to go into either the Imaginary Realm or the Grand Exorcism Battle, and you will be able to get more tickets for the new banner that has just come out for Kaido. However, this is unfortunately not the case. So if you go into the Imaginary Realm, you can get some tickets in here from the rewards overview, right? So future gacha ticket, and then you can go to the exchange shop as well, which I have already exchanged for mine. But you can go to the exchange shop as well and get future gacha tickets here as well. Okay, these future gacha tickets though, however, are not for Kaido's banner. Yes, I do have 10 here, but it's not from that event. Though that event, the Imaginary Realm, actually gives you 10 tickets for this banner, okay? So it gives you a chance to maybe summon for Hollow Purple Gojo if you don't have him yet, or Saki if you don't have her, just depending. And then for Kaido's banner, on the other hand, these 10 tickets came from the gift box when you log in. So if you log in, you'll get these tickets. But that leaves the question of, on this event right here, the Grand Exorcism Battle Valley Arc, what tickets do you get here? And the long and the short of the answer is you get base tickets. It's pretty sad. So you get Phantom Parade gotcha tickets times 10. Okay, so you are not getting any event tickets right here. These are just standard banner tickets. Please keep this in mind when you guys are going to exchange. I have 1 ticket left to get right here. I've got 9 out of the 10 so far. I mean, tickets are tickets, summons are summons, and for the free-to-play player, you know, it's gonna be good no matter what. For someone like me who has a lot of Dupe 5 characters, the standard banner is okay. I wouldn't say it's super crazy, but like I said, at the end of the day, it is free summons, so some good and some bads with what they've done there for the tickets. And then additionally, don't forget to do this every day, please, because you get a 10 draw for free once per day, up to 100 draws. So essentially for 10 days, you are going to get a free multi. And the characters that are on this banner are pretty decent. Like, you got a lot of really good options here for SSR characters that you can potentially get. And that's going to be really good for, I would say it's definitely better for free-to-play players, but it'll still be good for light spenders. Whales may be a little bit less good. But beyond all of that, there is still more. Do not forget about the friend invite reset. So if you guys have not already done so, you can add me. I know it's going to fill up fast for me, but if you want to use my code right here, you can use this for the invited player list. You will be able to get some free cubes, 6,000 cubes. Make sure you guys share with your friends. If you want to join my Discord, in the description below, there is a place to post your friend codes so that you guys can share those so that we can all get some free cubes. So make sure you check that out as well. Okay, so we have the half anniversary thematic website special contents. We'll go over that here in a second. But additionally, we have the Phantom Parade half anniversary special website that contains the mini game High and Low. Based on the total accumulated scores for all players as of 11:59 on May 1st, so we have till May 1st, a couple of days, you will be able to get up to 10 Phantom Parade gotcha tickets. I wish it was like specific to one of their banners because that would be a lot better, but still, free tickets is free tickets, right? And then the minigame, oops, I went to the wrong spot. The minigame just looks like this when you get on it, so feel free to check that out. I'm not really going to go over how to play the minigame. I feel like it's pretty straightforward overall. But yeah, feel free to check out the minigame if you want. It could be a little bit of fun for you. And then additionally, we have, in case you don't know, in case you haven't logged into the game yet, the half-year anniversary countdown login bonus. So for the countdown bonus, you're going to be getting a set amount of cubes. I do like that they finally were completely transparent. They're like, we're giving you free 900 cubes. So 900 cubes for logging in. The event duration is from April 29th until May 1st, so make sure you guys are logging in during those days so that you can get those free 900 cubes. That is going to allow you to have more summons in the end. And then last but not least, we have the information on the release date of both Gojo and Itadori. So Itadori is confirmed right over here. Yuji Itadori enters the fray on 5/2 to 5/26, and then a week later, I believe it's 5/9, if we're following the JP timeline, we are going to get Domain Expansion Gojo. So Domain Expansion Gojo and Itadori both coming to the game, we knew that, and then afterwards, keep in mind, we're going to be getting Miguel, we're going to be getting the JJK Phantom Parade 0 rerun with Yuta, and with Gato, and so a lot of people need those characters. And then after that, we're going to get Sukuna, so it's going to be a crazy month. And remember, we're at a sped up pace in comparison to where JP is at, and JP had more time in between these banners, so this is going to be tough for people, but at the same time, these are the characters that people have been looking forward to. Now that we have all the buffs in the game with the recent patches and stuff like that, I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I will definitely be pulling for the half anniversary. In fact, I'm going to go record some polls for Kaido here shortly, so if you guys want to see those, make sure you are subscribed to the channel, and if you enjoyed this video, please consider going down there, hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button. I just said that, and leave me some comments on what you guys think about all this. What's good, what's bad, do you agree, disagree? And yeah, I'd just love to know what you guys are thinking. Thanks for watching. Peace.